So today I'm going to check out Drekker's Blacklight Syndicate Double IPA. Drekker Brewing, like I said, is where this one's from. Pale malt, pale two row, split, oats, carafoam, Citra, Mosaic, and Azacca hops are used in this. Then the house IPA yeast. This one is coming in at 8.3% ABV. I paid $5.49 for this. Probably should be using a different glass, but this is the glass I have. This is the glass we're going to use. Let's go ahead and get it open. I just picked this up last week from Megabev, so we should be good, but I will check to see if there's a date on it. Canned on 3/20/24, so not even a month old, almost a month old. From time of viewing, when you guys see it, it'll probably be 2 months old, somewhere along there. Off-white colored head, pretty much all small bubbles from that pour, a little over a finger of head. Color on this one, milky yellow, but I would say it is not 100% hazy. Like a Double New England IPA, I would say medium haze, maybe a touch more. Here's the can. Let's see if it'll focus. There you go. There's a guy on there. So let's get into the beer. Let's go ahead and smell. Kind of a danky, I almost want to say like a passion fruit, bitter orange. Like a rind from an orange, bitterness. But there's some dankiness. That has to be from the Azacca. I do get some berry. Like a sweeter berry touch of dank rind orange, bitterness, rindy orange. It almost smells like that bitterness is up, like maybe a lot of hops or maybe more hops were used in the boil to drive that ABV up. Uh, Smells a little bit more than rindy, but it is less than a month old. Dry hop maybe. Maybe the dry hops given that a little dankness in there. But yeah, smells good. A little sweeter, like that sweet berry. I think if you like that from the Mosaic, this should be good. At least the smell of it. I think the bitterness for me is fine. I would rather have it a little bit more bitter than sweeter, but we're at the smell. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and taste. About spilled it. You get that sweetness, that sweet berry in there. But I have to say, it's almost like that zest really kicks in, kind of cuts out the sweetness, orange zest, maybe a little acidic. I want to say tangy too. I said that in another one, like a orange tang. Soft, easy drinking. For me, I think the bitterness works in this one. It is like it tastes sweeter, but because of that bitterness in there, it kind of cuts it a lot. But I can still taste that bitterness, like a berry bitter or a berry sweetness with that bitterness in there. Easy to drink, smooth, goes down easy. Like pithy orange in the back into the aftertaste. Bitter, pithy orange with a little bit of berry. I mean, the berry definitely works in here. I might have to add these three to my list of hops to use in home brews. I like how the bitterness, over time, it's almost like that sweetness is going down or that bitterness is kicking up and kind of cutting out the sweetness, so there's not as much. So if you like your beers a little bit more bitter than sweet, I think this one would work for you. It does me, and like I said, I would rather have them a little bit on the bitter side. Yeah, I'm not getting, like I was saying, acidic, like a tanginess. I'm not getting that now. I don't know if it's because I put it all in there. I was trying to see if it would come back because I would say like or definitely like an orange rind, maybe some orange juice with rind in it, just to give that bitterness, help cut that sweetness. But this does lend itself more as my palate's warming up to that bitterness than it does sweetness. If that makes any sense. Overall, not a bad one. I would have to go with a 4.25 out of 5. I would like to see that sweetness tone down just a little bit more and maybe some more of that berry come out. But overall, yeah, 4.25 out of 5. Let's go ahead and check on tap, see what they're saying. 8 of my friends have checked it in, 4.21 out of 5. 7,500 people have checked it in, 4.15 out of 5. Style guidelines: juicy, hoppy, piney, boozy. Yeah, let's just take those off. Um, Jeff, no jinx. He did give it a 4.25. Soft mouthfeel, juicy, hoppy, citrusy, piney. Okay, so maybe it's more piney than it is that rind bitterness like I'm talking about. I can feel it. It's almost like it's burning. When did he have that? Oh, that. So that was an older batch. So can you compare? If you think about it, hops do change over time. And being here in Lower Michigan, right by Kalamazoo, Bell's. You hear about it with Bell's. I taste it with Bell's. Laura Bell talked about it. Hops changing every year. And so I don't know if you really want to go by what somebody's saying for a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. But it is what it is. Everybody's going to get something different. But yeah, No Jinx had it in 21. So that would be, let's just go 3 years ago. So it could have changed. Piney, though, let's see if anybody had it. Okay, this person did, but of course they didn't leave anything. And 22 was the last time. So maybe this has been down and out for a couple of years. At least with my friends. But yeah, it works, but it seems like, I don't know. Just making sure. Yeah, 3/20/24. Okay. It does have a hop burn now. Like my throat is kind of burning. So maybe that hop burn hasn't settled off all the way, but I wouldn't call that pine. But it could be. It is what it is. So yeah, if you think this is something you would like, pick one up and just try it. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So if you enjoyed this review, check out some more Drekker reviews over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. And until next time, cheers.